Then she started actually like, she was like masturbating and stuff on.
Bitch put a tripod in her. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. The whole bottom half of a tripod. The tripod. I'm not getting into that. Not getting into that. Yo, what it do, you two, man? I'm not want to waste time, so I'm gonna get straight into it. You feel me? Now today, about to reacting to what happened to Sollumiati's ex-girlfriend, aka Ash. Now, if y'all don't know who Sollumiati is, popular YouTuber, I grew up on him. A lot of people grew up on him. Y'all don't know who Ash is? That's his ex-girlfriend. Last time I was checked, she was doing OnlyFans, and she had an old ass nigga as a boyfriend. But hey, it's not about that. Let's see what the fuck happened to her, cause she clearly fell off the map. The fuck?
W or L for Trippie Redd. I ain't gonna lie, Trippie Redd, me and Trippie Redd got a history. Then tried to talk to one of my exes. That was funny.
Then why they
say her name in my chat?
The chat.
I ain't trying to get none of them spells put on me. I had to cleanse for years.
Whoa, that's not real. Hold on.
I ain't trying to get none of them spells put.
Oh, okay, that's a cap. I can see it. That's for a wig. That's a cap for a wig. She can't be doing that because she too light to be doing that. Boy, I thought she went bald, boy.
So if you're late to the party, we already met Solluminati's current girlfriend.
Congratulations, my boy.
But before
Congratulations, my
Solluminati
boy.
met Lily the goddess, he was with Ash the demon.
Whew, boy, evil soul on her indeed. Oh my goodness. Y'all just had to be around, boy.
Now, ironically, before Ash turned into a full-blown demon, she was actually making spiritual content.
She know what she talk about. I know y'all used to seeing females who just be doing all the extra shit, but this girl know what she talk about.
At first, she was an angel, the first girl that Solluminati has ever collabed with.
Look at him just
throughout their year.
That was the honeymoon stages. I think there are 5 stages to the honeymoon. 5 stages to a relationship. Now, I'm not about to name them all off the top of my head, but I believe one of them is the honeymoon stage. I will do a video on that. Good idea.
A half relationship, there were definitely multiple signs that she is not as positive and spiritual as we all think. This bitch was crazy. Imagine getting a full forearm tattoo of a guy's name that you basically just met.
Hold on.
She got this.
And it wasn't even a government name.
They first started dating.
She could have at least got the government, you know what I'm saying? Now she look like a fan. She looks super fan. Now, I'm just saying, that's definitely a red flag. I mean, my girl got my name tatted, but let's say if she met me when she overdosed and not my government name. Got your dumb ass. And she overdosed over my government. I'm looking at her kind of sideways. Why you with me, my baby?
She was definitely an emotional and mentally unstable individual. But bro, forget about the tattoo. What about the time that Solluminati was fake breaking up with her? And she was literally about to take her own life. No! In GTA.
I remember this. Didn't he take the video down?
Why you running in the kitchen like that, my nigga? What's in the kitchen for you to go?
Hell no.
Why did you run in the kitchen? What's in the kitchen for you to go in there? What's in them drawers?
She was trying to damage her own HP. Do you know how scary it is to be in a relationship with a girl like this?
Look at the tats. The tats was the first red flag. You see a girl too many tats, you stay away. You stay away, my boy. Trust. Don't ask why. Just stay away.
So although breaking up with Ash was a prank at first, it wouldn't take long until Solluminati made it a reality.
Whoa.
All you have is my clout to offer for these.
Self-harm?
If you ain't sucking and you have nothing to offer for nobody. Go get a job, you cracking 30.
Damn. Bro, why you talking so reckless on her like that? That's fucked
It's
up.
the complete opposite from a healthy breakup. It was toxic. Spiritual Ash was no more. Following their breakup,
Nah, that nigga so killed her spirit with that statement right there. I ain't gonna
did
lie.
the
That's
most
crazy, bro.
heartless thing you could ever think of. She his biggest op, DDG.
She said your dick game was so, and she had told me you broke. Oh, that's
I would have your father if you knew who your dad was.
That's weird.
Long term, what are you taking up for this for?
Bro, why don't these niggas know I wasn't with that girl at the time she did all that? She had a lot going on, bro. She was like, I was afraid for her own safety.
Yes.
No, I be so sick. Oh my god, I love my baby. I love my girlfriend. I would be so sick if this shit were to happen to any man. Boy.
What the fuck was that? And just to think, Sollumiati thought he met an angel, but he eventually found out that she was a succubus demon.
Streets.
To show you that
Whoa, that's a crazy place to stop. I'm gonna keep
we
Bro,
create.
what? Get this off of my screen. I rebuke that.
boy.
She changed Solluminati's life forever. I'm a soul believer and everything happens for a reason. If Solluminati never met Ash, there would have never been a spiritual soul. Gazer.
So for Ash, we do have to thank her for that, for at least guiding him in the right direction, because he wasn't thinking about spiritual shit before he met her. So you gotta take the bad with the good, the positives with the negatives. That's what came out of it. He became one of himself, a better one to himself after he met her.
Gazer. If this succubus never entered Solluminati's life, we may never know. He would have probably still been a bot.
I think it's like a BZ.
Bro, Z is uncoordinated, bro. He will not last 1v1 against me.
Oh, man.
He took the experience he learned from this relationship and was able to better himself.
Man, the power a woman has on a man's life is beyond crazy. You will truly never understand it until you are put in position. Let it be good and bad. And it's best that you go through the good before you go through the bad, because you will appreciate the good way more. Trust.
And inspire others to meditate and open their third eye.
Gazer.
Bro, real ones know he was giving out life-changing game on his Spiritual Soul channel.
Every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
Now, some of it was a little exaggerated, but if you didn't want to better yourself after watching Spiritual Soul videos, then you're just a hopeless bot.
Indeed.
Solluminati went from King Soul to Spiritual Soul to being in a relationship with a trainer that's helping him better his life every.
Oh my goodness. Let's just clap it up real quick, bro. Like, the way this man's turned his life around is truly amazing.
day. And Ash went from spiritual to straight devil. But the big question is, where is she now? And come to find out, this bitch is a full-blown vampire.
She be courting them?
Literally, bro, she's a vampire. I remember at first, she went by the name OMG Yo Ash, and now she goes by the name Ash Dracula. Like, this video is not to...
What kind of demonic shit she got going? First of all, is that Pennywise? I never really looked too close. Bitch got Pennywise tatted on the left side of her. Oh shit, that's beyond crazy. That's a sign.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So you're really a vampire now.
Yep.
So do you suck blood or do you suck dick?
We was about to resubscribe to
Bro, this nigga funny, bro. Hold on. Run that back. This nigga's funny. This nigga's fucking hilarious.
Vampire now. So do you suck blood or do you suck dick?
Dog, what?
And I bet you're wondering what her occupation.
Bitch look like AI off iRobot. What the fuck going? Yes, I can do it. Yes. No, not iRobot. It's called Detroit. New Detroit. Detroit gang. Images. Yes, bro. She look like one of these niggas, cuz. She look like one of these. Y'all see that shit? She look like one of those. What the fuck she got going on with her eyes? What the fuck?
Well, she's definitely not making spiritual content.
This is like a
anymore
robot.
Because now she's making OnlyFriends content.
Of course.
Mama! Bro, sadly, this is how a lot of girls' careers end up. They try to do something positive, and then they quickly give up.
To be fair, she played herself. Because let her not have went to go fuck DDG or Walter the old nigga. Then they could have rekindled in the future, but she completely burned that bridge trying to hit a nigga lower than low. Now she fucked up in life. Hey, that's your fault, my baby.
And just become a full-blown whore on OF.
Help me.
I've seen
This
this
nigga.
happen multiple times, bro. Once you sign up for that OF, you're basically signing away your soul. You officially
Facts.
have no more morals. And they
No
said
morals,
she was
no
doing
privacy.
everything. The couple collabed on several videos.
And then she went on OnlyFans. I don't know if she's still on OnlyFans. Where's she at? I need to look her up and see what she got going on. But that was a whole hot mess. I remember that she was on OnlyFans. Then I was on Twitter and I saw they was like leaking her OnlyFans.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a crazy time. I definitely saw some
Doing it all.
leaks.
At first, I think she started off trying to be tame and only tame, as tame as you could get, with like, selling your body. She was like, I guess, like posing in lingerie pictures and stuff at first, but then she started actually she was like masturbating and stuff on.
Bitch put a tripod in a. Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. The whole bottom half of a tripod. The tripod. I'm not getting into that. Not getting into that.
Flash her. No!
Not getting into that.
Have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happened to
Not getting into that, boy.
Sollumiati's ex, Ash. She started off spiritual and ended up as a vampire. She could have chose to continue down that spiritual path. And I'm sure by now, she would have had a lot
No
of
bueno.
success.
Is that her makeup or was she crying? It looked like makeup. It's leaning towards makeup, but it looked like she. I don't know, bro. I'm confused.
Pain you might have experienced
confused.
from Sollumiati terminating your contract?
Your contract has expired.
You could have put all that
It's
pain
fucked up, bro.
into bettering
Tell it,
yourself
bro.
and continuing your spiritual journey. But nope, you wanted to suck off his enemies and suck their blood.
Hey, listen. I don't know who you is, but listen, if you sing some shit like that in my voice, I'm putting these kids in you, and you gonna.
Bro, what the fuck? Dog. Anyways, that's happened to Sollumiati girlfriend. Hey, if you wasn't there, you just had to be there, bro. I'm telling you, what a time to be alive, indeed. But now let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Did she fuck off a meal ticket? Not even saying like that, but did she? Basically, She fumbled the bag, basically. She fumbled the ball. She fumbled the football at the 10-yard line, basically. But I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one.